Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger really loved the sport of bodybuilding. The way this man is giving back into the sports, it really shows how much he cares about the athletes. A lot of people don't understand what goes into bodybuilding, how difficult it is to stay on prep for 16 weeks, 15 weeks, eating the same food every day, all day, just to be able to, bring your best on stage. But Arnold Schwarzenegger himself understand what it is. A lot of these promoters has never bodybuilt before. They don't know what goes into it, right? They don't really care about the well-being and the finances of the bodybuilder. Just think about it. You just winning Arnold Classic alone, winning $750,000. Even after taxes, you still have a lot of money. You can just go buy a home. You can open a business. You can do anything and live a good life, right? Being a professional bodybuilder. Professional bodybuilder is so difficult that is less than 1% of the world, of the population of the world that does bodybuilding. I just can't thank this man enough for what he's doing for bodybuilding. He's really, really doing a lot for bodybuilding. I wish some of these regional promoters would follow the footstep, like for real, like start giving more to the athletes. Imagine you go into a whole professional show and top five, you go home with nothing and you spend 10,000, 7,000, 8,000 on prep. Everybody is not going to be top tier. Everybody's not going to be Mr. Olympia. Everybody's not going to be Arnold Classic winner. But if there is some type of finances that, that is distributed accordingly, everybody will be able to still compete and still live good life after that. Bodybuilding is the only sport that nothing is guaranteed. Nothing. No contract. Except maybe you have a supplement company that want to give you a contract, or how many they are top bodybuilders, top tier bodybuilders that don't have no contracts. These organizations don't pay you except you win a show, you go compete, you win. That's the only time you get paid. But this man every year, he from 200,000 to 300,000 to 500,000, now $750,000. So if you win two shows, if you win Arnold Classic Ohio and win Arnold Classic UK, that's over 1.7 million. Even if you don't win, just competing in you top 5 to 3, you still make a reasonable good amount of money. You can live with. You can go buy a home. You can go buy a business. It's a lot of bodybuilders. We suffer a lot trying to compete, trying to do this, trying to do that. But how are you a professional bodybuilder? You can't even account nothing for it. Sometimes it's hard for you to even talk about that you're a professional bodybuilder, right? Because they say, oh, I'm prepping for a show. And this is that when people come to the show and they see like everything you'll be doing for 16 weeks to win $2,000, they're like, what? And you qualify for Olympia. It doesn't guarantee you anything. You go to Olympia, you don't win, you don't place, you don't get anything. So I'm really, really happy for what this money is doing for bodybuilding. I'm really, really happy. I'm glad that he have the heart to give back to the sports, to care so much about bodybuilding. There's nobody on this planet. There's nobody that has ever compete that is generous as this man, that want to make bodybuilder millionaires, make bodybuilder want to live a good life. Thank you, sir. I really, really appreciate you. May God give you long life. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below, guys. Please subscribe, share, and comment. I love you guys. Peace. I'm out.
Can you believe that in 1965, when Joe Wheeler created the Mr. Olympia competition, the first professional bodybuilding show ever, 1965, gave $1,000 as cash prize. And then in 1975, 10 years later, when I won for the 6th time the Mr. Olympia competition in South Africa, I still got $1,000. I mean, it was wild. The sport didn't grow. So this is why I decided to retire from bodybuilding and to go and organize with Jim Norma the World Championships, Mr. Olympia, Mr. Universe, and all that. The first year, 1976, this is 50 years ago, we right away went up to $5,000. The next year to $10,000, then to $20,000, to $50,000, and now at the Arnold Classic World Bodybuilding Championships, we're up to $500,000 in cash prize, first prize. Altogether, $1 million in cash prizes. But now, since we have the 50th anniversary coming up, 50-year anniversary, 1976, 2026. I mean, think about that. If the 50th anniversary coming up, we're gonna go and do something very special. We're gonna up the cash prizes from 500,000 to 750,000, and the total cash prizes will go from $1 million to $1.5 million. Because I'm sick and tired with all this waiting around. I want bodybuilders to train all year long really hard and to be able to make $750,000 for first prize, then go to the Arnold Classic in England, the European Arnold Classic, and make another $250,000 to make $1 million. See, that's what I call changes. I want those bodybuilders not to just train all year, make the sacrifices and sweat and pump up and all of this stuff, and then go to an auditorium that is full of empty seats. No, I want it to be packed. That's why it is so important for the Arnold Classic to go and increase the amount of spectators that come, so it's packed, because I see it as something wild. We want to have bodybuilders and the spectators all kind of go crazy there, create excitement. We don't want any of this fluff and the smoke and the this and that on the stage. No, we don't need any of that. What we want is just a simple stage. It's between the bodybuilding champion and the audience, the fans. That's what this is all about. This is why we're gonna pump up this thing. We have the biggest sports and fitness festival in the world. I mean, think about it. We have tens of thousands of athletes participating in different sports, and we have over 200,000 spectators coming there over a period of 3 days. The greatest in the world, and we're gonna continue pumping it up. So let the others chase us. We are always gonna be the leaders. Hasta la vista, baby.